Hi, we are discussing about customer interactive dashboards and data discovery using our analytic solution for customer service and call center operations, including claims data analysis and premium collection and agent performance. In the first part of this demonstration, you will see how you can freely navigate and explore the data without any boundaries. Our solutions associative experience provides a powerful yet seemingly simple approach to ask and answer different questions and allow you to make new discoveries within your data. This approach allows you to immediately gain insight in your own business and without searching through in many pages of reports or without building any reports in Excel or any such offline systems. So let's start with this dashboard here. This is a simple dashboard for customers call center operations. We are looking at how currently we manage and measure our effectiveness in terms of the number of calls we receive, the tickets that we open, the SLAs that we have, and the satisfaction score that we get for various customers that we manage today. So the KPIs that you see here are number of calls taken versus open or closed, hold queues and call times, aging analysis or resolution times, and also satisfaction and SLA scores. These KPIs are then analyzed by agents, by service type request, by severities or priorities, and handling types. Insight and visibility into all these metrics and the ability to visualize, analyze, and explore this information allows you to proactively understand the key drivers that impact agent productivity for you to process and resolve calls quicker and improve overall customer satisfaction for TWG clients. This is the data that comes from different sources. So in terms of getting data from call center systems like Avaya, Genesis, IVR, and various other systems that you might be using, and also from AS400 system, that is where the primary data is being housed. We can also utilize this application on tablets and mobile devices. The application is fully functional in terms of you can resize the application for tablet and mobile usage. So this is where our applications, so like as you can see here now, I'm resizing the application for the tablet or the mobile usage here, and then based on how you analyze and what device you're analyzing, you can actually make this full experience mobile application driven. So we can see that the options are automatically configured based on how it is being analyzed. Now let's look at this this chart here. Now you can look at is there are different handle types. So you have different email, phone, chat. Now we are looking at only phone types. So I'm going to select phone type here, and once I select that, it's only going to show that information in terms of how the tickets have come in. The way this entire application works is basically you have all your filters on the top, you have application that you're looking at is on the left hand side, and then all the different charts are here. You can also open different screens or different screens like open tickets, agent effectiveness, ticket volumes, or case details, and claims processed, and so on and so forth in this example here. So you can jump from different views from additional level of details or different views or reports on different subject areas. Let's look at interactivity. So we just selected phone. Now based on this interaction itself, it is going to filter down all the data based on what you selected. Now let's say you want to select only specific, so I'm going to select this last one here, and I'm going to say I want to see the data only for this specific period. And automatically the data is going to be filtered for those 4 months that I selected. So that's a very high amount of interactivity from going from one level to the next level to the next level here, and you can always come back and reduce your selections based on what you're seeing here. Let's look at some of the follow-ups in terms of I want to look at only level 2, level 3, and level 4, or level 3, level 4, and level 5 calls. So what I'm going to do is actually I'm going to open my search, and I'm going to say level. So as you can see, it says group by level 3, 4, 5, and I'm going to select that, and I'm going to go in my group, and I'm going to select only level 3, 4, 5. So now I have filtered down all my data based on only 3, 4, 5 levels of calls. So let's say for TWG perspective, I can filter down my claim data based on whether it's under $700 limit, between $700 to $1,700, or anything which is above $1,700 limit. So notice, as you can see here, how all the numbers all throughout the applications are changing, and they're responding to the selections that you're making. This is based on the in-data memory application that is designed here. As you can see, it allows you to filter down data based on how you want to really see information. You can also look at options like, whether between 20 to 25 minutes of aging, what is happening and how many calls are happening, and what kind of satisfaction score. As you can see here, the satisfaction score goes up to down based on the color combinations that you're seeing here as well. So you're not just limited to the filters and the selection box. You can directly interact with any of the different visuals and drill down. So for example, you can select this, or you can select the specific visuals here within inside that chart itself, and you can drill down further because data is now changing based on what you're selecting. Now, the next level of chart, let's go to the next level of chart here. So we can also create, there are further few things that can be created here. So you can create a new sheet, or let's go to the next sheet here. So all the selections that you made on the previous selections are being carried forward here. And now basically what we're going to do is let's create a bookmark. A bookmark is nothing but a pre-filtered selection that you have, and that basically allows you to mark, which will basically allow you to bring up the same report or with the same filters that you bring in within the application each time. So this is nothing, this is the bookmark icon, as you can see here. So I want to say there is no bookmark in the system. I'm going to create a new bookmark. This is the title, and I'm going to say this is level 4, 3, 4, 5. Calls, basically. That's what we said. Phone calls. So I'm going to put phone calls because that's the filter that we have applied here. And once you create this bookmark, you can always, it's always available for you to search this bookmark. So let's say we go back, and I'm going to remove all this filter, and I'm on the next level of sheet here. The moment I select the bookmark, that this is a bookmark I want to apply, automatically it will bring in the same bookmark for you to highlight the data that you have. So now you're looking at all your data again filtered by the same filters that you applied previously and the last time. This allows, again, user perspective. You're making all the selections. You can easily see all your different selections and clear the ones that you don't need. So again, there are a lot of these importance or advantage of using this level of bookmarks here within the application. Let's go to the next level here. Now this is a more interactive, where you're looking at number of cases or claims received versus days to resolve, open claims versus duration, how long they're open, the volume statistics, so versus satisfaction score. So from SLA's perspective, higher the volume, whether the more volumes that are coming in during a specific day or hour of the day, are they having an impact on your satisfaction scores or not? That kind of a correlated analysis is what basically you're doing here. And you can move this analysis based on whether you're moving your trend line up or down. Your average days to resolve is 2.11. These are the reference lines that you're putting in within your application. So these are some of the things that you can put as your SLAs here, and you're measuring and monitoring all your data around that. So you're looking at agent productivity here. So you're looking at Lisa, basically managed 105 calls, but her average time and average duration and all those kind of the statistics that you're looking at versus the benchmark that you have for your entire company or entire team as a whole. So These are some of the things that you can analyze here. Now, what we have done is we have taken sample data that you provided in your spreadsheets as part of the RFP, and then we are basically analyzing this data by the margins of the volumes. And this is a radar chart, basically shows you seasonality. So if there is any seasonality, as you can see in July and March, you receive a lot of claims. So this is where you have seasonality, whereas you see in the month of winter months like November, December, and Jan and Feb, there are not many claims. So definitely this shows you a very good, high level of seasonality that is coming in your business. And also when you look at your premium data, again, these are looking at the calls coming in at what time. So all the times when the system is shut off, and you basically have call center operation from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. So that's where it is showing that the calls that are coming in and which days are they coming in, how they are coming in, an average handle time for these days. This is another example, though this graph looks pretty complicated, but it gives you a very good way of looking at data because you're looking at Sunday and Saturday. So you're looking at there are few calls coming in on these 2 days, but most of the time the calls, and these are like outliers. So these are different times. They're looking at 1 p.m., 1 a.m. in the morning or 2 a.m. in the morning. Again, you're receiving few calls here and there, but most of the calls are concentrated here. And obviously, if you further expand this here, you can see that there are 5 time zones where you will receive a lot of calls, and that's where you need to focus on. Similarly, this gives you by day, so day-wise call average and answer that you're getting in and things like that. So this again provides you a very good way of analyzing your information in terms of how the claims and premiums are coming in. This is the claims application that we built briefly using your own data set. So we are comparing again your volumes. So 14 versus 15 and 16, just partial year, the whatever data that you shared. So seasonality here, you are looking at your different types of queues in terms of how the claims are coming in, over, under, low limit, CS calls and MR all calls. So, and how much payments you're making. So you can see that information here. You're also looking at your average handle time based on the calls that are being offered and answered with different months. So again, you can see that average handle time keeps up and down based on it's within the range, but looks like it doesn't really have a direct correlation between how many answered and how many are offered really per se. Queue analysis, so where all the claims are coming in and how they're coming in and volume of those claims. So again, a good way of looking at all your data from a claims perspective here. This again gives you a month-wise analysis and also queue-wise analysis. So which queues are in which months and how many the lines that are going in. So based on seasonality and the queues in which what kind of claims are coming in. This also shows you where all your agents are really being deployed, and this shows you again QAST and weighted average AST time based on the kind of claims and kind of claims are coming in. So a very high level perspective of what we can analyze with your data. Once we get into more understanding of your KPIs and the data sets that you're managing, we can do more and more about this. So this is just a brief demo about our capabilities in terms of BI and then what we can bring to the table from showing you the kind of advantage that we can drive as a team to TWG. Thank you, and look at the rest of the presentation.